DSI is functionalizing law enforcement training. We're bringing real tactics to real cops, and we're teaching them how to fight.
He throws that punch, I come and I do a high guard cover. Okay? This high guard cover is going to allow you to protect your ear, your throat, and your chin, your most vital areas in the face.
A lot of times I feel a lot of the systems out there, what they miss is they don't teach you how to fight with the basics. They might teach you how to block, they might teach you how to throw a punch, they might teach you a takedown, but they don't teach you how to fight. They don't teach you how to take these basics and fight with them. And honestly, our stuff is not that sophisticated. I'll be the first one to say it. Our stuff is basic. It looks sophisticated because we teach you how to fight with it.
Sir, give me your other hand. Don't move. Amen. Result. Grab, elbow to the forehead. The hands follow. I need to lift this leg up in order to provide...
DSI started out as a small program. We were certified in another grappling system for law enforcement. We formed our own style, our own program by meshing a bunch of styles together, not just using Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. From there, word of mouth, it traveled. We taught a couple seminars. We began with the state police in New Jersey. They really liked our stuff. We did some more programs for them, and it just spread like wildfire through South Jersey. We've taught at numerous police academies, upwards almost in the range of around 1,000 students now. Strictly law enforcement, not counting civilian.
The way we set up the tapes is how you learn, and this is how actually we teach. You watch the motion, you'll see it in fast motion, and your mind gets to take a picture. Then you see the breakdown of it. You practice the little particulars of it, and then you get to see it again in slow motion. Volume 1, Defensive Tactics for Stand-Up Assaults, is a great tape. Almost all, if not all, of your confrontations happen they start while you're on your feet. That tape's going to allow you to be able to deal with controlling distance. It's going to teach you about the reactionary gap. It's going to teach you how to deal with certain kinds of attacks from stand-up, how to take this person down, how to control them, and how to handcuff them. Volume 2, ground fighting, is extremely important. A lot of people out there think that I don't want to ever ground fight, I never want to go to the ground. I don't want to ground fight, and I never want to go to the ground too, but the problem is that anytime that a real assault happens or a suspect really fights you, you take them to the ground. If I'm going to take you to the ground, I want to be the best one there. And if you're not good on the ground, you'll never get back to your feet. So we teach you how to get back to your feet. Once you were down on the ground, we teach you how to control someone on the ground. We teach you how to escape from a lot of attack situations on the ground. Volume 3, gun retention, gun takeaways, is such an important topic and so overlooked by law enforcement. They just give you the basics there. A lot of us rely on the holster itself to retain our weapon. You really need to take charge of that area and do it yourself. We teach you a lot in the gun retention and takeaways. We teach you how to not only hold that weapon or control someone trying to take your weapon, but we give you the tactics, the mentality of what you should be thinking and how to train to win. Volume 4 is DSI, control and restraint, and basically the foundation of that is our escort hold. There's a real deficiency in law enforcement in the escort holds that are out there. Our escort hold is not that sophisticated. It's really simple, but it works. Volume 5, 3 Most Common Attacks, is a tape that we've really found necessary. We've been teaching these different kinds of techniques for a long time because we found that these 3 common attacks, the push, the punch, and tackle, are 90% of the time if someone's going to assault you is what they're going to do. And you need an immediate response for that. This tape will help you do that. We give you certain variations for each one. You need not only to learn them, but how to basically mix them. And by mixing them, you'll have a good foundation in not just defensive tactics, but in self-defense.
I've had numerous people come to me. We get phone calls all the time, voicemail, things like that. You know, people call Eric all the time and tell him about, you know, how valuable our training has, you know, what a valuable tool it is, and how they've incorporated into their duty and how they respond to certain situations. I was off on one side of the arena, and a fight broke out, and someone came running to me for help. and I ran outside, and there was a guy there with a belt wrapped around his hand full of blood with a big metal belt buckle with a claw on it. I tried to, identify myself, but it was too loud, and there was too many people in the crowd, and the guy swung the belt at me, and I used one of our techniques, where we closed distance, got up on the guy, was able to take him down safely, disarm him, take the belt from him, and handcuff him. So that's just one of several times that I can honestly say that my training absolutely saved me, without a doubt. There's no question about it.
Real tactics for real cops. DSI works.